rights, the same rights that nearly every American has. We have said all along that we're willing to sit down with the governor to address our budget challenges. Let me be even more clear today. We are prepared to implement financial concessions proposed to help bring our state budgets into balance. Because for us, public service is not about money. No one ever said, I want to be a correctional officer to get rich. Or I want to be a teacher so I can buy a huge house on the lake. Being a public employee is about sacrificing. It's about sacrificing to help improve the lives of our friends, families, and neighbors. And so there you have it. We'll meet the governor halfway, but we will not. Let me repeat it and be very clear. We will not be denied our rights to collectively bargain. We will not, under any circumstances, give up our God-given freedom to join a real union. Our voice has been heard in every corner of this nation, and it will continue to be heard until the governor sits down with us and with the true interests of this state and the rights of its citizens at heart. You know, steelworkers have adopted a song. It's written for them, and I think it says the whole message. The song is called One Day Longer. Scott Walker will be here one day longer, 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 one day longer. Again, in solidarity, it is my privilege and my pleasure to introduce to you the President of the Wisconsin Education Association, Mary Bell.
And with me is the President of the American Federation of Teachers Wisconsin, Brian Kennedy. What we asked about the things that matter to our members. It could not be clearer to me, it could not be clearer to anyone that has been here this week. We are professionals. We are citizens of this state, and we believe in the Wisconsin that we chose as our home. But what has been even clearer is that it is not just a Wisconsin fight. All across this country, this exact argument is being made against our brothers and sisters and their rights and their laws. So, it is not just the state leaders who are here. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to introduce my NEA president, Dennis Van Rokel, who spoke to our rally. But today, I get to stand with all of labor to recognize for all of you the president of the International AFL-CIO, Richard Trumka.
Let me say this to begin with. There is no place in the world I would rather be today than right here with workers defending our And I want to tell you, we just got word that the Michigan governor put out the word that he's not going to pick a fight with labor because he doesn't want any of them. I want to say what you're doing is unprecedented. What you're doing is amazing. And what you're doing is inspirational. You see, you're inspiring all the people of Wisconsin. You're inspiring the people of Ohio who are going through the same kind of attacks that you are. You're inspiring the people of Indiana who are living through the same attacks. You're inspiring the people of Missouri and New Hampshire and Pennsylvania. You're inspiring people all across this country, and we won't quit until we keep all of our rights. this so-called financial crisis, even though this bogus crisis was manufactured by Walker himself. See, Walker came into office with a budget balance of more than $120 million. I don't know about you, but that's not chump change where I come from. But that didn't fit his vision of Wisconsin's future. So he gave away tax breaks to the rich and to his CEO puppets. He gave away millions of Wisconsin dollars so that he could come back to you with that sorry puppy dog look on his face, so that he could play the part of brave fiscal soldier willing to make hard choices. You and I know that that's a crock. Walker gimmed up the crisis. And here's the rub. He did it so he could attack our collective bargaining rights to pay back his rich buddies and CEOs, and he You see, Walker's no different from the political leaders in Washington, D.C., who fought first and hardest for tax breaks for millionaires and billionaires so that they could turn around and holler about the deficit as an excuse to take a knife to Social Security and Medicare and so many other fair and decent programs that benefit working people across America. What's the difference? None, right? There's no difference. This has been happening for 30 years. Tax cuts create deficits that create the urgency to cut, and cut some more. Well, we're here to say we've had it. 30 years is enough. No more, Governor Walker. Because Walker's attacks on state employees is an attack on America's middle class, and we're here to defend the American middle class today, tomorrow, next week, next month, You see, this has been going on for too long. Our incomes have stalled. Our health care is way too expensive. Our middle class has no pensions to speak of. And now leaders like Walker want to take away our basic freedom, our freedom to have a voice on the job. Governor Walker, you're asking too much. We won't give it to you, and you can't take it away from us.